Hello and welcome back to another edition of Raw Out of 10, everyone's favourite show of the week. Monday Night Raw is here again, and we just can't wait for it. WWE Championship and Raw Women's Championship action tonight, so you never know, it may be alright, let's find out. Kicked off with Ric Flair, Big Show, Chrissy and Shawn Michaels coming down to the ring. HBK welcomed us to Raw and then invited Drew McIntyre to the ring. Drew thanked the legends before Randy showed up on the Titantron and said he's not done until he wins the WWE Championship. Drew then said he's going to have an open challenge later today. And yeah, I'm not going to grade this, was probably too short. I'll grade Drew after the main event. Asuka then fought Zelina Vega. She went for an armbar straight away. However, Vega bailed. Asuka was still dominating, however, and they traded holds in the ring before Vega went for a moonsault but missed, and Asuka quickly countered with the Asuka lock for a quick win. Literally the same as the other day, 6 out of 10. Up on Raw after a bit of poker and a bit of arguing between Andrade and Vega. Andrade fought Keith Lee. Lee was on top from the start. Andrade managed to turn things around a little bit, hitting a double knees in the corner. However, Lee came in out of nowhere, a devastating spirit bomb for the win, 6.5 out of 10. For me, it was a good match while it lasted, just when it went on for a bit longer, because both of these two are great. Jerry Lawler was then hosting the King's Court on Monday Night Raw with the Mysterio family, and Ray said that Seth was fabricating lies about their family. She said Murphy approached him last week saying that anyone who hangs around Seth is not up to any good. Seth then leaked text messages between Aaliyah and Murphy, and Ray was furious, and that led to more dissension. I'll get onto that a bit later. Next up, it was Natalya and Mandy Rose versus Natalya and Lana. Natalya and Brooke started the match off. Lana sneaked in a tag before Mandy came in the ring and had an advantage. She hit the pop knee for the win, and that was it. 5.5 out of 10. Why on earth did they swap Mandy for a less prominent role on a worse show? It just beggars belief, this company sometimes. We then got Kevin Owens v Aleister Black for the 50,000th time, and for the 50,000th time it was a throwaway. Owens was on top early on before Black got on top. Owens hit a stunner after Aleister Black managed to hit the referee for the DQ and then walked off. These two have the potential to do such a good story, and you're doing this. I just hate this company sometimes, especially Monday Night Raw. Oh, just awful. We then got R-Truth versus Drew Gulak versus Akira Tozawa, who died less than a week ago, for the 24/7 title. R-Truth won in 2 minutes before we got Dominic versus Murphy. And, well, it was a fairly quick match. Dom unloaded on Murphy. Murphy was yelling at the camera once he got on top. Dom went for the kendo stick, but Aaliyah was out to stop him from using it on Murphy. Dom was trying to get his sister to walk away when Murphy rolled him up for the win. And then after the match, Aaliyah and Dom got in an argument. 6 out of 10. Murphy's character just doesn't fit this Percy Rollins, to be honest. Next up, Apollo Crews, Mustafa Ali and Ricochet were fighting the Hurt Business. This one lasted about 3 minutes like every other match on Raw did. MVP tagged in early and Ricochet tagged in. And Ricochet got the upper hand. Tagged in Ali for the 450 on MVP. For the win, 5.75 out of 10. This same shit just happens keeping on every week. Can we just not have a reset, and can these two just not move on to something new, please? Thanks. And in our main event, it was Drew McIntyre versus Robert Roode for the WWE Championship. Glad to see Robert Roode back. I'm a really big fan of him, and he had the upper hand early on before he was tossed from the top rope. Ziggler then got involved out of nowhere. Drew was busy taking out Roode for the roll-up, however missed it. Ziggler ran in distraction. Roode tried for a DDT, but it took a Claymore instead for a 3 count. 6.5 out of 10 for me. Good to see Roode back. Good for Drew to win. Good match, can't complain. Overall, Raw this week gets a 5.75 out of 10. I really had a bit more hope for this show after Clash of Champions, but it just didn't deliver at all. Where was Raw Underground even tonight? Just a thought, not saying I'm upset about it. Raw just needs a reset. With the draft coming up in a few weeks, hopefully they'll give it the resets it needed, because it's just not good enough at the moment by any stretch of the imagination. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Let me know your comments about Raw in the comment section down below. Remember to follow me on Twitter, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, and subscribe to my other channels on the screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.